Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a very belated January favourites video. Last year I was really slack in doing favourites, so it was very sporadic. Some months I did favourites, some months I didn't, and I didn't actually do an end of year favourites either. So this year I want to be really good and I want to do a regular monthly favourites. So there, now I've said it on camera, I kind of have to do it. So it's a bit belated, but this is my January favourites. There's a mix, as usual, of hair care and skin care and a bit of makeup and a couple of other bits that I've been loving as well. But before I get started, if you're not subscribed to my channel and you do like this video, then please go ahead and click the link down below to subscribe, because I am doing 2 videos a week. So far this year I've stuck to it and I've done 2 videos a week. I think doing Vlogmas got me into the sync of doing more videos and I'm hoping to keep that going. So if you'd like to see more videos for me, make sure that you're subscribed down below. And now let's just get into the favourites. So as ever, I'm going to start with skincare. I always start with skincare, taking it back to the bare minimum. If you haven't got your skincare right, then the makeup is never going to look right on top. So a couple of the bits that I've been really loving this past month. First up is this facial oil from a company that I can never pronounce the name of properly. It's BEUTI, so I'm not quite sure. Is that BEUTI or BEUTI or something like that? I'm sure it's a play on the word beauty. Yeah, or maybe it's just beauty. Duh. Okay, so let's just call it Beauty, and it's called the Beauty Sleep Elixir. But I've been loving mixing this into my... I think I might have featured this in another video. Maybe this has been featured in a previous favourites video. I'm not even sure. I think. I can't remember, but I remember talking about this before. So if I did, then it just shows how much of a favourite it is. But anyway, it is this beautiful amber coloured oil, and I do use it as a night oil, but mostly I've been loving mixing this into my night cream, mixing it into my day cream. Actually, I love wearing it mixed in with my moisturiser. It gives a really lovely glowy dewy finish to the skin. It's not really slippery and oily, so makeup stays on really beautifully, but it gives a beautiful finish to the skin. So I love this actually as part of my morning skincare. Next up, and the skincare is something that you can tell I have loved so much. I actually almost broke the bottle to literally get the last dregs of this out. This is the OMOROVICZA, oh, I dropped the lid. It's the OMOROVICZA Oxygen Boost Serum. You add a few drops of it into your everyday serum just to boost the oxygen levels. And I know to some people that might sound really gimmicky, but to me it really made a difference. I loved it. I mean, there's absolutely nothing left in there. I love this so much. It is pricey. OMOROVICZA serums are not the cheapest. I think this comes in at around 85 pounds or something like that. But I think if you finish something and you really love it, but you get to the bottom of the bottle as well, especially in my case, and I think it's really worth it. If you read my blog, you'll have seen a very recent blog post. It's all about some of the cleansers that I've been loving, both high-end and budget buys. This is one of the ones that featured in there, and this one has really blown me away. I absolutely love this. It's by a company called EPIONCE. I think I'm saying that right, and this is their Milky Lotion Cleanser, and I just love using this. I look forward to cleansing my skin when I know I'm going to be using this. I know that it looks like I haven't used that much. I've only used up to about there, but you really don't need very much. It's super creamy, but it's not too rich. It leaves the skin feeling really fresh and moisturized as well. I really love this. I take this off in the way that I take off most of my cleansers, no matter what the formula really, and that's with a hot, damp microfiber cloth, and the one I normally use is the HARDIE microfiber cloths. If you haven't tried those, oh my god, you are missing out. I'm going to link those for you below. I've just dropped something else. But I'm going to link the HARDIE cloths for you down in the information box down below. And if you try nothing else out of everything that's been in my favourites this month, then definitely try the HARDIE microfiber cloths. I haven't even got them here in front of me to show you because I just figured that everyone loves them, but actually maybe you don't know about them. So yeah, definitely try the HARDIE microfiber cleansing cloths. But back to EPIONCE, it's skincare with the emphasis on care, I feel. I just really love this. This one that I use is the one for dry to normal and sensitive skins. So it encompasses such a wide range of skin types. I don't see why you couldn't use this on oily skin. It's just nourishing in the right way. So yeah, definitely worth trying this out. This brand actually is one that kind of just goes under the radar a little bit, and I actually first heard of this brand from one of my really good friends who swears by their... Oh, there's a helicopter. We'll just wait for that to go by, shall we? Yeah. I swear I'm on some helicopter flight path or something. Every single day I get that noise. It's so irritating. Anyway, where was I? Yes, I first discovered this brand because of one of my really good friends who swears by their sunblock. She wears SPF 50 every day and she swears by the EPIONCE one. So I haven't tried that yet. That is on my list to try because I really trust her opinion on skincare as well. So yeah, this is the EPIONCE Milky Lotion Cleanser. Segueing a little bit from skincare into makeup, it's mostly still skincare. I had wanted to recommend this, which is the by Terry IMPERLIOUS Elixir de Pearl. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a rose gold coloured, creamy kind of, I'm not quite sure what to call it. It's kind of like a serum. You can use it as a serum and as a moisturizer and as a primer. But I have a sneaky suspicion that this was limited edition and I don't think that you can buy it at the moment. So I thought that I would show you the very next best thing, which is these two, also by Terry, and I mix these two. So I bought this one, which is the by Terry Sun Glow, back in the summer, and it was really just to give my face a little bit more of a bronzed glow. Then recently I bought this one, which is the CELLULAROSE Brightening CC Serum. I bought this in Apricot Glow. They do have it in a more bronzy colour. I think it's called Sunny Flash. But I thought I will just mix the two for now, and it gives me the option to customise how I want to. And I can pretty much get the same colour as I would from the IMPERLIOUS Elixir de Pearl, that little pot that I just showed you. It gives the skin the most beautiful radiance and glow, and it works as the most perfect base for your foundation as well. Obviously, you can use this all on its own. It doesn't need to be mixed, and I don't always mix it with the Sun Glow. Back to front. Yeah, so you don't have to mix the two, obviously not, and they are expensive. They are a considered purchase. So it's definitely worth checking out which shade would be right for you. I can wear Apricot Glow on its own. When I mix in Sun Glow, it gives a much more bronzed look. So it's really up to you what you prefer. And if you do want to go for the bronze look, you might as well be better off just going for, I think it's called Sunny Flash. I think I'm right in saying that. You might as well just get that and it would be half the price, I guess. But as you probably know from one of my recent videos, I am really into the more glowy skin and glowy makeup rather than a matte makeup. So these have been staples in my makeup routine recently. Which brings me quite nicely into makeup, and there's just a few items that I wanted to show you in makeup. I've used these before in previous videos, so there's not going to be a huge surprise. The first one is the RMS Brightening Under Eye Corrector. I can't remember exactly what the name for this is, but I will put all the product information in the description box below, so make sure to click that open and have a look at it later. But this one has been life-changing for me. I've been playing around and trying out a few different under eye correctors because I have really dark circles. I think partly it's genetic, partly as I get a little bit older I get darker circles under my eyes, but this peachy salmony colour just knocks back those dark circles so that my concealer can really do its job properly without having to load on lots of concealer. I don't want lots and lots of product under my eyes. I find that's really aging. So a very light thin coating of this followed by a light thin coating of concealer blended in, and it just looks amazing. I love this and I would recommend this to any of my friends who asked me. And staying with that really glowy skin makeup routine that I have been adoring recently, I've been loving the Jane Iredale Glow Time foundation. I think it's called a foundation. No, they're calling it a full coverage mineral BB cream. There is enough coverage in this to work as a full foundation. I just use this as my foundation. I don't put foundation over the top. and there's some new shades that were released in January. So this is my perfect shade. I will put the shade reference in the description box down below, along with my MAC shade reference as well, just in case you want to compare. It is gorgeous, really lovely. You can apply this with your fingers, you can apply this with a brush, you could apply it with a beauty blender. It just gives the most beautiful, perfect results. I think this is going to be my favorite foundation for the coming season. This favorite is not new, it's not new on the market, it's not new to me, but I have been loving it this past month, so I'm going to talk about it anyway. And this is the Volume Million Lashes Fatale by L'Oreal. It gives the most incredible drama on your lashes. If you don't believe me, check back on my last video. I will link it somewhere up here. I'm never quite sure whether the link comes this side or this side, but somewhere up there will be the link. Just see the difference that this makes with one coat. In that previous video that I'm talking about, I was going to do 2 coats of mascara. I did 1 coat and that was more than enough. It's brilliant, this mascara. It does everything. It lengthens, it volumizes, it curls. It does everything you want a mascara to do, all in one little purse-friendly tube. Couple of quick bits to talk about with hair. This one I know I've featured before. This is the Philip Kingsley, it's such a big tub, I can't get it into the screen. The Philip Kingsley Elasticizer. It's a pre-shampoo hair mask. I've been going on about it recently on my Instagram stories, and I can't tell you how many questions I have had about this mask. I thought everyone knew about this mask. It seems not. I obviously have the biggest size possible. This is 1 litre, but you can get it in smaller, like 150 milliliter pots. And I think you can get it in sachets. I certainly have it in little one-use sachets that you can take away with you on holiday. I cannot recommend this hair mask enough. If your hair is dry and damaged, or just you use a lot of heated appliances on your hair, you need to use a hair mask regularly, minimum once a week, just to put back into it everything that you take out when you style your hair, or even if you color your hair, all the things that we do to change the chemical makeup of our hair. This one is so easy to use. My favorite way to use it is putting it into the hair at night. You wet your hair first. I just wet a hairbrush, run it through my hair, and then I put the mask in. I normally put it in overnight and wash it out the next morning. But I think even if you only have 20 minutes, even that is good enough. I mean, the longer the better. So it's up to you, and depending on how much time you have, but it is definitely worth trying out, especially if you're trying to grow your hair. People say that they can't grow their hair, but you can see, like I can see in my roots that I can grow my hair because the roots grow out, but it seems to just break off at the bottom, and that's just because it's in bad conditions. So I'm currently using this twice a week because my hair is in very bad condition, or I feel that it is, and I need to get it back into good condition again. One time I came back from holiday, my hair had been just frazzled, I had not worn a hat, my hair was ruined from the sun and the sea, and it was just terrible. The chlorine and the salt in the sea just ruined my hair. A few months of using this twice a week and my hair was back to normal. In fact, it was probably better. So it's definitely worth checking this one out if you are on a mission to save your hair. One more thing to talk about when it comes to hair is this. It's the BABYLISS Smoothing Brush. It's a heated brush. There's the cord, you can see, and there. You just plug this in. There are 3 different heat settings to it. I can't show you now because it's not plugged in. But basically, you would use this to smooth your hair and smooth out the frizz. I'm not a great fan of using straighteners to straighten my hair because I find it gives that really flat, kind of poker straight look, and that's not me. I find that's really aging on me. I mean, it works if you are younger, I guess, but not for me. You know, you normally see me with bouncy curls in my hair, which I do myself with my BABYLISS rotating brush and Velcro curlers. And if you don't know how I do that, then again, I will link that for you somewhere up there. I have a video on exactly how I normally blow dry my hair. But recently, as I said, I'm trying to get my hair back into good condition, and I want to use the minimum amount of heat possible. So what I've been doing is letting my hair air dry and then just running this through, and I find that the lowest heat temperature is more than enough. I don't have to go higher than that. Again, I'm trying to reduce the amount of heat in my hair, and this just literally smooths out the frizz and adds a really lovely shine. I don't know if you can see the shine. I've used it on my hair before doing this video. I just washed my hair. Oh look, there, you can see a bit of the shine there. It's not very bright outside, so there's not much light on me, but you basically take the hair, I'm going to pretend that it is plugged in. You take the hair and you just pull it through the hair like that. I tend to hold the bottom of the hair so that I'm getting a bit of tension and making sure that all of the hair is touching the base of the brush. That's where the heat is. So the bristles don't get hot, just the base of the brush gets hot. And you just pull it down. I tend to flick it down like that so that I don't have that poker straight look. I like it to slightly be just like that, curled underneath. If you fancy, I can do a full video of how I use this, like I did with the hot rotating brush. I'm very happy to do that because I love this so much. So let me know in the comments below. But it's really changed the way that I do. It takes less time to do my hair because I just let my hair air dry while I get on with other things that I need to do. And then when my hair's dry enough, I'll just run this through. It takes no more than about 5 minutes. And for general everyday wear, that's kind of how I think I'm going to wear my hair now. It does look already more shiny, and that's only after having used my Kingsley elasticizer and this brush 3 times in a row and not applied any other heat. So definitely have a go at either or both of those things if you're trying to save your hair. Always been a big fan of Essie colour. I mean, who isn't? The colour choice is amazing, the formulas are great, the brushes are perfectly formed for easy application, but I really feel that even with all of that going for them, Essie have been really upping their game. So I just want to talk about 2 of the things that I have been loving from Essie just recently. First off is their Gel Couture formula, and it's not new, it was launched last year. I think I have a video on that. Possibly, yes. Yes, I have a video on that. It was when we did the Rankin photo shoot. I think that's when Gel Couture was launched. I could be wrong. Anyway, I will link it for you. They come in a slightly different kind of bottle than the one you're used to with Essie. It's a really architectural kind of bottle with a twisted element to it. I'm currently wearing this gorgeous lilac-y grey called Closing Night. It's a gorgeous grey. You can see it really just, I put it on specifically to match with this jumper that I love. I love this jumper. Let me know what you think of this jumper in the comments below because my husband hates it. He wanted me to return it, but I love this, so it's not going back. Anyway, this is Closing Night from Essie. It's almost a perfect match for my jumper. Love the Gel Couture range. And the other thing that I'm really loving from Essie is this, and it's called Treat Love Colour. And it's basically a treatment for your nails, but with colour. So if you're strapped for time and you haven't got time to do all the different steps that you need to do to look after your nails, this will do it in one go. There's a range of colours, I think. I have 2 of them here. I have a very light pinky one called Sheers to You, and this one. They're kind of colour coded, so you can see that the lid gives you an idea of the colour in the bottle. And then I have a lilac-y colour, and this is called Lavenderly, and it's that colour. Let me just take them out. Both of them have a slight iridescence to them, but they are so easy to wear and just such a clever idea. I don't know how many colours there are. I'm going to find out. If I find out in time, I will put the information in the description box below. But this I'm definitely going to be wearing a lot more of. As the spring comes in and I want lighter colours on my nails, I might as well treat my nails while I'm wearing a little bit of colour as well. Why not? And last but not least, tea. I know that's not really beauty, but I've really been trying to stay away from the coffee, so I guess that's kind of beauty. I'm trying to I'm not detoxing, that would be a leap of faith. But I am trying to cut back on the coffee. I've not had coffee now for, I think this is day 10. So I'm feeling all right now. The first 3 or 4 days I was a miserable cow and I felt like the shutters were down and I couldn't see anything properly. I felt like it was dark. It probably was dark because the weather here in London has been pants. But today's not a beautiful day and I'm feeling fine, so I think that I've got over my coffee withdrawal symptoms now. I have been turning to green tea a little bit for my caffeine hit, but it's obviously healthier than coffee in the long run. And some herbal teas as well. This one has been so lovely. It's like having a hug in a mug. It's gorgeous. This is the Twinings gingerbread green tea. It's not so gingery that you go, oh my goodness, what was that? But it has just the right amount of ginger. It's a warm ginger, it's not a sharp ginger. And always they come in these little individually wrapped sachets, so I always have a couple of them with me in my handbag as well, so I can take them with me. And the other one that I was waving at you is this one from Pucker, and this is the lemon, ginger and manuka honey, only because I think it's almost like having a cold remedy in a herbal tea. It's got the lemon, it's got the manuka honey, and it's got the ginger, which we use a lot in Indian home remedies as well. So these two, one from Twinings and one from Pucker, I have been loving as well. So that is the end of my January favourites. I'm so sorry that it's late, but at least I did it. Better late than never. And it seems like it's only going to be a couple of weeks until I have to film my February favourites, so I better get on the case. But I am going to try and do a monthly favourites regularly, 12 of them this year, and if I don't, you guys have to get on my case and give me grief if I don't get 12 monthly favourites up this year. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought of my favourites, if you've tried any, if you're planning to try any. Let me know in the comments below. I love hearing from you guys. I always reply to all my comments because I just love the fact that you guys take the time out of your day to watch my video and then to even write to me. It's so, so lovely. I'm on Instagram every day, on Instagram stories or posting on Instagram grids, so make sure to follow me on Instagram. I'm at Beauty Passionista on Instagram, or you can follow me on any of my other social media. I will put all the links to the social media in the description box below. And if you're not subscribed, as I said before, I would love to have you subscribe to the channel because I'm doing 2 videos a week and it would be lovely to see you back here again. Other than that, all I need to say is I will see you guys hopefully in my next video. Bye!